Hola, hi everyone. Welcome to the Anna Show. I'm Anna, and this is my co-host in life, Shane
Hey,
Snyder.
everybody.
Hey, it's hard for me to admit this, but especially as a journalist, but
Oh, how
I
about
was
that right there? Yes. Hello. It's Social Security.
it's a phone scam.
They say my account's been compromised and there's a warrant out for my arrest.
Oh, hang up. It's a phone scam. So that's what happened to me a couple months ago. I was at home and as a journalist, you think you can't fall for these things and I was near tears when you came home, right?
It's terrible what they're doing these days, but don't wait. We have an expert to help us out.
Absolutely. We have from the Better Business Bureau, Pam Anson. She is the Director of Brand Outreach. Hi, Pam.
Hi, thank you for having me today.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. So the way they got me is that it was a recording from Social Security and it sounded just like Social Security because I've called them before.
And that's what these scammers do. They use legitimate sounding names to try to trick you. So when they hear Social Security, you think, oh, this is real. I need to answer. I need to talk to them.
Right. Yeah. And then they said that they were
Working with local law enforcement officials, and there
mhm.
was a warrant out for arrest, and they wanted her driver's license number so they can confirm they were talking to the right Anna.
Right. And then I said, no, this is a scam. And they said, no, it's not. Look at your phone. That is the local police department number. So I did a quick Google and it was the police department.
And that's what's so scary. These scammers, first, they really feed on your emotions. So if you are worried that you're going to be arrested, you know, you're going to act more quickly. So they use that fear to try to trick you. And when you say that phone number came up as the local police department, what they do is something called spoofing. And this is a real thing. So it manipulates the phone number on your caller ID to make it look like it's coming from a local number or a police department because they found that you're more likely to answer the phone if it is a local number or a number that looks familiar to you.
So how can people not get phone scammed?
Well, if one, the Social Security office and other government agencies really aren't going to reach out to you unless you've reached out to them first. We always want to remind people just be careful when you're answering the phone. Sometimes with those phone calls, you also, especially those pre recorded ones, they'll ask you to press one in order to be connected with a representative. And we tell you, don't press one because that just adds you to a list and a scammer is going to continue to call you. And once they know you have an active line, you might notice that you get more and more of these phone calls. Well, sometimes it's just better to wait until you get a voicemail and then you know that that's a real message and you can call them back later. So once you have time to review everything.
Yeah, and what I found is we actually had conversations with local people who the scammers now use Anna's number to call other local people because she has a local number and they now it's legit. So now they're using her number to call other people. What do you do about that? Is there anything we can do to get to have them lose our number or no?
And that's a hard one. You want to keep reporting these scammers and these scam reports, and you can report them to the BBB or you can report them to the Federal Trade Commission. And there are things like call blockers and scam blockers that you can work with your local phone companies and see if they have any tools or resources to help you block these phone numbers. And there's also tools by the Federal Trade Commission called Nomo Robo, which is a call blocking service for free for people.
Okay. What ended up happening with me is I said, you know what? You guys are going to have to arrest me because I'm driving over to the police department right now. So I hung up and I called the local police department. They said it's a phone scam. They've been calling a lot of people in the area. So what about this extended warranty one? Is that also a phone scam? You
Yeah,
sometimes
your
get that
car's
one.
warranty is about to expire. Guess what?
And it sounds very threatening.
My car's only a year old.
Yeah,
How can your warranty expire?
exactly.
Mhm.
And yes, that is another type of phone scam. Those are often a robocalls. And there are many, many types of phone scams. Government imposter ones. Other imposter ones might be like a utility company calling you saying that they're going to shut off your power. And if you don't pay right now, like you have 30 minutes or else your power will be shut off. And again, they use that fear to try to get you to act quickly. Well, we also tell people a big red flag is when someone urges you to act quickly. If they don't let you take a moment um, to take a breath and make sure that it's real, that's a big red flag.
Right.
Absolutely. Well, another one is social media and Facebook. We got taken last summer. There was this wonderful inflatable projection, 80 inches. It's only $115. With the projector, it's only $130. Are you kidding me? What a great deal.
So we bought it. We bought it and we lost our money.
And Better Business Bureau did a study last year about the top scams that targeted consumers. And the top scam out of all of them was online purchase scams. And exactly what you said, more and more businesses are posting phony advertisements online and on social media. And one of the biggest contributors of why people lost money to that scam was that sales price. So when they saw you can get this projector, for example, for $113, people went and bought that. And unfortunately, they gave their credit card information and then never received those products.
And you know what? Pam, if I would have gone on and looked at social media and put in the projector, because I did it afterwards when we didn't get the projector, and I would have seen that people would have said, "Don't do it; it's a scam."
Yeah, it's always checks to do your research, check with the Better Business Bureau, or look for reviews online, see if those companies are getting complaints. It's always good to double check. And when you're putting in your payment information, it's important to make sure the website says HTTPS, because that S means secure, and that makes sure that you're using a secure payment system online.
All right.
How can you verify that a business online is a legitimate business?
Because there are legitimate businesses trying to do
There are.
great products and offer great discounts and prices.
It's really being diligent and really doing your research and reading reviews. And you can also, which is very interesting, is you can search websites online. There's something called a who is lookup, and you can see where the website is registered and how long that website has been registered for. So if it's only been registered for like a few weeks or even 2 months, maybe you want to use caution when using that website.
There are some potential scams dealing with the vaccine. We've gotten a couple things, text messages
with
on
a
the
link.
phone. Are those legit?
There are quite a few COVID vaccines going on right now. Number one is, just to remind you, is COVID vaccines are free right now. And if someone's trying to get you to pay money in order to get that vaccine, then that's a scam, because you shouldn't have to pay out of pocket for vaccines right now, or you shouldn't have to pay to even register or sign up in order to get that vaccine.
The one that I saw was a survey. So they said, hey, you got the vaccine, here's a survey, but then you fill out the survey and then they say, well, we'll give you $100, but then they want your credit card number. And I'm like, oh my gosh, here's another scam.
Oh yeah, and they try to entice you to fill out those surveys by offering you free products or a free trial, and they might charge your credit card multiple times even to try to steal your money. And once you put in your credit card information, they also have your personal banking information as well.
Wow. Do you think because of the pandemic, we have seen more scams that way?
Oh, absolutely. And I think that even scams that we're used to have changed because of the pandemic. They often add a COVID twist to it. So even the grandparent scam, where someone tries to, get you to send money to a grandchild because they've been on vacation, has now changed to their grandchild is in the hospital with COVID, and they need you to send money in order to get treatment. So I think that many scams have been influenced by COVID.
Wow. Do you have any other phone scams or scams that we haven't mentioned?
Well, and there's still many more COVID scams. So we have the survey scam that you talked about. And unfortunately, the scammers have hit an all-time low. So currently FEMA is offering funeral assistance to those who have lost someone to COVID. But unfortunately, there are imposters that are trying to take advantage of the situation and asking people to send taxes or money in order to get this assistance. And it's awful. You know, we don't want someone to take advantage of them in that way. And if someone is looking for that type of assistance, if they've lost someone to COVID, they can reach out to FEMA directly. And if they do get a phone call from FEMA before they have reached out, then that is a scam. You really want to use caution.
Absolutely. And I think the best thing is probably just to, confirm whoever it is that you're talking to, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You can like hang up and say, hey, you know what? I really like the product that you're offering or the service or the price, but I need to confirm that you're legitimate. So give me your name and number and call you back, because that would have avoided so many things with us.
Absolutely. And I always say, if someone wants your money today, they're going to want it tomorrow. So you should always have the time that you need to do the research and take the time to make the decision that you need. Being pressured is a big red flag.
Yeah, we're just doing this out of the, so you guys, so people don't go through it as well, just out of love and the goodness in our heart. So, so when should people call the Better Business Bureau?
And there's multiple times when you can call us. So we always advise you to do research before you purchase anything. We have BBB business profiles. We have news stories, alerts on our website. You can call us, you can email us, or we have live chat directly on our website. And if you think you've been a victim of a scam, whether you've lost money or not, you can report scams to us at bbb.org/scam tracker.
Thank you, Pam Anson from the Better Business Bureau, Director of Brand Outreach. You've been a wealth of information. Thank you for what you do for all of us on a daily basis there at the Bureau.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right, so our brother, my bro, Julio.
Who's not a scam artist.
No, of course not.
He's legit. He can cook.
He's legit. He made brown sugar pork chops on the grill.
Yum.
Oh my gosh, so he is in Illinois. I could smell those pork chops all the way here in Ohio.
That'd be good if you can smell them from that far away. We're gonna have to try that recipe. Thank you, Julio.
Thank you. We miss you. Miss all of you. Can't wait to see all of you. So Urban Community School, the students at Urban Community School are always showing us their beautiful projects.
Good news, good news.
And Josh McLaughlin is here with the good news from Urban Community School.
Take it away, Josh.
Good evening, even though it is very clearly the morning. Welcome to UCS Good News, UCSGN for short. It's our weekly Zoom broadcast where we highlight positive news stories from all over our campus. And UCS students celebrated Earth Day last week in a variety of ways. For example, Miss Massey students helped take care of God's earth by picking up trash. Here's Aliana picking up trash right here. And Kareem took care of Earth by planting some new plants. What a lovely photo that is. Thank you for sharing. Grade 5 students completed an Earth Day STEM activity as part of their April retreat. The students were given a specific design challenge. They had to build a model to address the problem using a mystery bag of recyclable materials. Teachers were impressed by the students' creativity, problem-solving skills, and innovation. Here are a few photos of the design process. Okay, middle school celebrated Earth Day by sprucing up the prairie garden and planting flowers in the ECC playground. Special thanks to Mr. Munoz, Mr. Trout, Ms. Celeste, and all the teachers who pitched in to do some good for the campus. Lovely photo. Rooms 116 and 118 celebrated Earth Day last week by making crowns and going on a nature observation walk. They love being able to do their learning outside.
All right, so summer vacation is right around the corner. They must be so excited.
4 weeks away.
Yay, yay. Thank you so much. Have a great week, everybody. This episode is brought to you by Urban Community School, Coleman Spawn Corporation, and Don Tequila in Mentor and Canton.
Welcome to Don Tequila.
You can enjoy authentic Mexican dishes, the crazy pineapple, la piña loca, stuffed with beef, chicken, and shrimp, the Ohio State burrito, and they make fresh guacamole right in front of you. A full bar with top shelf tequila with drinks like the Jumbo Margarita and the Michelada. Visit Don Tequila in Manor and at these locations. And if you mention the Ana Show when you go to Don Tequila, they will take 10% off your bill. Mention the Ana Show.